What is up, and welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk former treasurer of the USA, talking about how much legitimacy XRP has. Gary Gensler has done a new interview with New York Magazine talking about crypto. I'm going to summarize all of that for you. Let's dive straight in. I also have a video on the Bank of International Settlements. But first, if you guys need an exchange for digital assets, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure, and it's my go-to exchange where I buy my XRP daily. A link to Uphold in the video description below. So first off, here's this video. This guy was buying Bitcoin at 30 cents in 2010.
Receiving address there. I click continue. It presents me with the details of my order. So the exchange rate right now is 30 cents for 10 Bitcoins. That's the purchase price. PayPal is going to charge 39 cents in fees, so those are passed through to you. Then a convenience fee for using the service, the grand total, and the effective exchange rate for this purchase. That all looks good to me. I'll click continue. Now it tells me that they sent me an email.
Absolutely crazy. The market may be down now, but I always say the price you pay for the highest appreciating asset in history is volatility. Yes, it's down right now, but think about this in 2010. If you were buying Bitcoin at 30 cents, where you would be now. Bitcoin was designed to be peer-to-peer money. It failed. XRP does what Bitcoin was designed to do. This speech from Rosie Rios, the former treasurer of the USA and current board member of Ripple. She addresses the potential financial stability implications of crypto assets and their activities. She highlighted that crypto has been in the news time and time again and explained that she is on the board of Ripple. She also pointed out that there is often confusion between Ripple and XRP, with Ripple executives going out of their way to clarify that XRP is a digital asset and Ripple is the company. She noted that although she knows the importance of separating the digital asset from the business, she has noticed that regulators, such as her dear friend Gary Gensler, often conflate the two. However, Rosie Rios expressed her confidence that nothing will come from the SEC regarding XRP, as she is well connected with key players in Washington, including Gensler, who is the new SEC chair. She suggested that Gensler may even want a job at the Treasury, and that she could help him in his career. Rios also explained why she joined the board at Ripple, stating that XRP serves a purpose by facilitating cross-border payments, unlike some crypto assets that are simply a store of value with arbitrary worth. She emphasized that XRP has utility and is what legitimate financial institutions use for cross-border payments, as it offers faster and cheaper transactions. She believes that this utility piece is crucial when it comes to crypto, and that XRP's usefulness for cross-border payments is the future. This speech is very significant for XRP, as it highlights the legitimacy and the utility of the digital asset, and it emphasizes its potential to revolutionize cross-border payments. With her connections and influence, Rios's confidence in the future of XRP may also provide some reassurance to us XRP holders. Your guys' support means a lot to me, and it helps my channel grow. By subscribing to the channel and like the video, you'll be the first to know about new videos, and it shows me that you enjoy the content I produce. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. I genuinely really do appreciate your support on the channel.
Which the Secretary of the Treasury chairs, published a report just this last October that examined the potential financial stability implications of crypto asset activities. As you know, crypto has been in the news time and time again, and I just want to share that I am on the board of Ripple. Ripple is XRP.
Rosie Rios consistently conflates XRP and Ripple. Ripple executives will go out of their way to tell you they have a digital asset called XRP, and Ripple is the company. Rosie is a dear friend of Gary Gensler and works closely with regulators. She knows the importance of separating the digital asset and the business. However, time after time she conflates the two. This means she has a high level of confidence that nothing will come from the SEC. She signed $100 bills as the 43rd treasurer. She's dear friends with Janet Yellen. She knows the key players in Washington.
Gary Gensler is our new SEC chair, who I've known forever, is a dear friend, and I think he is the right person.
Former Treasurer Rosie Rios, welcome back to Treasury.
Rosie is juiced into politics. Gary Gensler wants a job at the Treasury. I'm sure Rosie could help him in his career, and I'm sure the opposite is true too. Does Gary really want to make waves?
And so when people ask me the question, why did you join the board of Ripple? I joined the board of Ripple because XRP serves a purpose. It's a function that facilitates cross-border payments. It's not some store of value, kind of arbitrary value that is not pegged to anything. This is actually what legitimate financial institutions use.
She joined the Ripple board because XRP has utility. It's what legitimate financial institutions use. It's not a subjective store of value. It's useful for cross-border payments.
Specifically for cross-border payments. So instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that is the future, in my opinion. And again, this is a function. So this utility piece, when it comes to crypto, is very, very important.
In this next video from the Bank of International Settlements Innovation Summit, a group of experts, including Fed Chairman Powell and President of the Bank of International Settlements, they discussed the potential risks and benefits associated with the rapid technological change taking place in the financial sector, particularly in payments. They note that while there are many exciting innovations underway, not all will be successful or useful in the long run. The experts stress the importance of responsible innovation and the need to carefully consider the risks and potential drawbacks of the new technologies. One area of concern is the regulatory frameworks that were not built with a digital world in mind. The experts note that stablecoins, CBDCs, and digital finance, more generally, will require changes to existing laws, the Ripple test, and regulations, or even new rules and frameworks, entirely new rules. Imagine the deletion of the Howey test, the securities test, and the start of a new test, the Ripple test. They caution that users may not fully understand the potential losses associated with these new products. Of course, there's risk in crypto. These experts also discuss potential financial stability concerns related to digital assets and the need, and the need to prevent illicit activity. They note that digital innovation has forced central bankers to think critically about the intersection of money, payments, and technology, and the role of central banks in the economy. Pardon me while I drink this coffee. All right, so to conclude, these experts agree digital innovation in the financial sector, it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere, and that we're only at the beginning of this journey. While there's certainly risks associated with these new technologies, there's also tremendous opportunities for increased efficiency, competition, and financial inclusion. Financial inclusion, something that Ripple always talks about. It will be important to strike the right balance between innovation and regulation to ensure a safe and prosperous future for all. Take a listen.
Potential sources of risk. So with this question, and well, of course, this provides plenty of room to elaborate. Let me start with you, Jay. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Agustin. Thanks for bringing us together, and hello to my colleagues. It's nice to see everyone. So as you pointed out, there is no question that we are in a time of rapid technological change in the financial sector, especially in payments. And as is often the case at times like this, there's a mixture of innovations that will have lasting and perhaps salutary effects, and those that will turn out to be mostly hype. And it's never possible in real time to be sure which is which. More fundamentally, innovation is the key to driving productivity in the economy, and the Fed has long supported responsible innovation. Novel technologies like distributed ledger and decentralized finance have the potential to increase the efficiency of the payment system and encourage a more competitive financial landscape. So the direction of travel is encouraging, and the future we can now imagine is one featuring ubiquitous real-time payments delivered at extremely low cost. It's also easy, however, to see the risks. Our existing regulatory frameworks were not built with a digital world in mind. Stablecoins, central bank digital currencies, and digital finance more generally will require changes to existing laws and regulation, or even entirely new rules and frameworks under the principle of same activity, same regulation. From a consumer protection standpoint, users may not fully understand the extent of their potential losses, or that these investments generally lack the government protections that accompany many of the traditional financial instruments and services that they're used to. There are also our potential financial stability concerns for some products. In particular, we don't know how some digital products will behave in times of market stress. which could lead to large destabilizing flows, nor do we know how stresses in crypto markets could potentially spill over into the traditional financial system. Moreover, crypto assets have been used in some cases to facilitate illicit activity, and we need to prevent this so that the innovations that do survive and that do attract broad adoption are those that provide value over time for legal use cases. All of these innovations have made central bankers think critically about the intersection of money, payments, and technology, and about the role of central banks in the economy. And that is why we at the Fed recently issued a discussion paper on the future of money and payments. The paper is intended to be a first step in fostering a broad and transparent public dialogue about the future of money, and we look forward to receiving ideas and comments from a wide array of stakeholders about what the future of the financial system should look like. As the paper notes, we are actively examining potential use cases, benefits, costs, etc., risks of a central bank digital currency. And while we haven't made any decisions over whether we will eventually issue a dollar CBDC or what the underlying technological design of one would be, we did outline 4 key principles that are currently guiding our thinking. The first is that a CBDC will need to ensure users' privacy. So we're researching technological and policy options for a robust privacy framework. At the same time, a CBDC would need to be identity verifiable in order to prevent money laundering, terrorist financing, and other illicit activity, just as banks and other financial institutions currently comply with such rules. We also foresee a CBDC in the United States being intermediated so that it can leverage the private sector's ability to innovate as well as the private sector's existing privacy, identity management, and AML frameworks. An intermediated CBDC would also lessen financial stability risks that could arise from disintermediation of private sector providers, where financial services also provided by the government. Fourth, and finally, a CBDC would need to be able to serve as a widely accessible means of payment for all transactions, meaning it would need to be seamlessly transferable and between customers of different intermediaries. In any case, digital innovation in the financial sector is here to stay, and we are clearly only at the beginning of this journey. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
So this new interview with Gary Gensler, he talks about FTX at the beginning. He says Sam Bankman-Fried, he was a rising star in the world of crypto. He was known for philanthropic efforts and his commitment to using wealth for good. He was a vocal supporter of the Democratic political candidate, and he's pledged millions of dollars. In March of 2022, Bankman-Fried and the group at FTX had a meeting with Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC. They were pitching him an alternative trading system that would allow retail investors to trade digital assets. However, their proposal was rejected, as Gensler made it clear that alternative trading systems were meant for institutional investors only. Retail doesn't get that. Gensler's response was a blow to Sam Bankman-Fried and his team, as it meant that as it meant that their efforts to legitimize the crypto industry were facing significant challenges. However, the rejection may have actually helped limit the fallout in the sector, as it sent a signal to the SEC was not going to allow the industry to operate outside the bounds of regulation. Despite the setback, FTX grew a lot. The arena in Miami was sponsored by FTX. However, in the summer of 2022, as we all know, FTX had a meltdown. The fallout from the FTX scandal has been significant, with many people questioning the legitimacy of the entire crypto industry. Some have argued that Sam Bankman-Fried's philanthropic efforts were merely a smokescreen for illegal activity, while others have pointed out that the industry as a whole is largely unregulated. As for now, the political fallout from the FTX scandal and the criminal indictment of Sam Bankman-Fried is far from over. Many are calling for greater regulation of the crypto industry, while others are urging caution and pointing out that the industry is still in its infancy. The world of crypto has been wild. It's been an unpredictable ride. Imagine buying Bitcoin for 30 cents, and now it's at the bull run peak, 69,000. It's captured the attention of investors, entrepreneurs, the general public alike. But with great opportunity comes great risk, and crypto's been no exception. Enter Gary Gensler, the new chairman of the SEC. Gary Gensler, who was appointed by President Biden earlier this year, has made it very clear that he intends to bring a new level of scrutiny to the crypto market. In his view, many of the tokens being offered by crypto companies are in fact securities. Guys, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, comment Gensler loser in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys watching the full video. God bless you. Until next time. If you want $41 guaranteed for free, sign up with Webull, deposit a penny, and you can get up to $3,000 in free stock shares. Now, typically, you'll just get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer. Just for signing up, depositing a penny, you're guaranteed a minimum stock value of $41. Sell your stocks, close your account, do whatever you want, but don't miss out on this great offer. It does end soon. Link in the video description below.